I can tell, though, just from this is going to be so much better than Tekken.
Enjoy.
We missed his intro. But, there was a Steam listing for a VF5 Revo beta that showed up a few days ago, so I thought for sure they would be showing that today. I wish I heard him say what company this is. Looks Koei Tecmo-ish. Not a fan of the Akira costume. I'm wondering if maybe that was just a showcase that you can dress the characters up like you could in VF5. Because otherwise, this is Onimusha. This is Onimusha. Dude, I missed Jeff Keighley's intro. So maybe I missed him say Capcom. I didn't think that they would do Onimusha after they decided to not port the other games, right? Because the first port came out and it didn't sell well enough, apparently, to justify them porting the other games. And also, there's kind of an oversaturation of samurai games right now, I think. Oh, that's it. I need to watch an actual full screen version of that trailer.
I'm getting less human by the minute.
2026. I need to see an actual full screen version of that trailer with 60 FPS. Oh, the gauntlet looks so cool. It's crazy how similar this looks to Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess. But it's not really that crazy because when Kunitsugami initially got revealed, I thought that was going to be Onimusha. So they already hit me with a psych once. So I didn't even think that this could be Onimusha, right? If Kunitsugami never existed, then I probably would have been saying Onimusha at this point here. But Kunitsugami trained me to not expect Onimusha even when something looks one-to-one exactly like Onimusha, right? I think they even had an enemy in this trailer that had the same sort of turquoise and red color scheme as the enemies from Kunitsugami. I really wonder if Kunitsugami was sort of a big tech demo for Onimusha. But they're already showing a lot of assets here in this trailer. I wonder if I wonder for how long this had to have been getting developed simultaneously with Kunitsugami, because Kunitsugami just recently finished, right? And presumably the people that made Kunitsugami are now working on this. But I wonder if during the overlap period, they actually were taking what they learned from Kunitsugami's development and were bringing it into this game before Kunitsugami even came out. So, one of the trends of Onimusha is that, at least in the mainline games, all of the characters, all of the main playable characters are played by a well-known actor. Not a single actor, but each game has an actor. So there are different actors depending on the game, but typically there's an actor for each character. And some people have speculated that's why porting the other games were difficult. Because maybe they couldn't get rights to the likeness of some of those actors. I don't know if that has any credibility, but I'm bringing this up so that way people can try to identify if they're keeping that trend, right? I'm not specifically familiar with a lot of live-action Japanese actors that they would pick for this sort of thing, but I'm wondering if this is a specific actor, right? It could be. But if it has proven to make difficulties in the past with porting of the games, then I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to drop that trend and just make an original face. Yeah, other people would have to point it out. I'm curious. I don't think anybody in the comments would be identifying it yet. Okay, the frame rate here is not 60 FPS, even though the trailer is. I'm assuming that's just because it's extremely early. Or maybe it's just because they never bothered to make all the parts 60 FPS in the trailer. Is it made of paper talismans? Yeah, see, the bitrate in this trailer is not good at all. So I'm wondering if this is even much better than the trailer we saw at the Game Awards. Okay, let me finish this up. Snoop Dogg's done. Oh, that enemy with the tusks. That's a classic enemy, right? That was one of the bosses, right? That was the first boss, if I'm remembering correctly, in the first game. Where did that enemy show up? Yeah, see, here's the turquoise and red that seemed very similar to the enemies from Kunitsugami.
All right, well, before we get to Game of the Year, we do have one last very special announcement to share with you. This year, the stars aligned for some very magical things to happen at our anniversary show. Things that might not have ever...
Is it going to be GTA 6?
If you truly love video games like I do, this moment...
I don't know. He's hyping this up more than what I would think he would say about GTA 6. Plus, GTA 6 is so huge, it doesn't really need to be presented at an awards show. It just needs to come out. What do we think it is? Yeah, it's going to be the Sid the Science Kid tweet. He's already had a few moments like that, though. The thing is, Elden Ring 2 was not saved for the end, right? So it has to be something huge. Because wouldn't you just make Elden Ring 2 the end thing, knowing Jeff? He always puts FromSoft stuff at the end. We got Onimusha already. So... Okami? Dude, I was about to say that sounds so familiar, but then I thought people would make fun of me for saying that just because it's, you know, traditional Japanese instruments. But that's the Okami theme. Onimusha and Okami, how are they going to do that without Clover Studio? I guess they did it for Okami Den. They're just, dude, Okami already got a sequel. It's called Okami Den on the DS. It's Okami Den sequel. Kamiya's back? He came back to Capcom? That is wild.
Oh my god, what an amazing moment. Together again, Takeuchi-san and Kamiya-san and his new studio that we're also announcing, Clover's. Production is just about to begin on the Okami sequel, and I am...
It all came full circle.
Very special announcement here at our
He's here?
celebration. Thank you to Capcom and the Tujimoto family for this anniversary gift. Still to come, Game of the Year, but right now, here's some much-awaited news on the release timing.
That is crazy. That is such a good ending for Kamiya's arc that he's been on. That was Aura hours ago. Dude. His new studio is being outsourced to develop Okami. That's so poetic.